We've got coaching Hall of Fame here, so to speak, here in Snohomish. Scott Osterlong, Coach Rowe, and also the brand new coach of the Snohomish Panthers, Kai Smalley, right here. Tell us the story, first of all, Tim Boyle. Who wants to tell the story of how Coach Smalley got back here, got to Snohomish?
Coach Smalley does. Coach Smalley wants to tell it.
Actually, Coach Rowe does.
This is going to be an interesting interview. First of all, I'll clean it up here. How do you know Coach Rowe, Smalley?
I coached with him in Oregon at a couple schools, and started out as an assistant coach at Thurston High School in Springfield with him, and then he got a head job at Marist High School in Eugene, and we brought me over there as his defense coordinator, and I helped him actually win some games over there.
The slim pickings.
Yeah,
slim pickings.
yeah.
So
I didn't have a lot of options.
now, Rowe, what kind of coach is Coach Smalley? What can Snohomish fans and everybody up here in the Wesco 4A expect to see this season for Snohomish? Hold on, he's got to take a break.
I tell you what, here's what I do know about him. Is this guy one time threw his shoulder out of socket from throwing his hat on the ground in a game, did not miss a play. Still got the next play called. That is dedication.
Wow.
That's incredible.
I got a question.
Yes, absolutely.
So, Coach Smalley, rumor has it is Snohomish might actually start throwing the ball around a little bit. What do you have to say about that?
Well, as long as we have guys that can catch and throw it, we're going to try and do it. Try and keep it balanced as far as our talent goes and what personnel gives us. And right now we've got some guys that do it. So basically, I'm going to have to just figure out what Rory is not expecting and then do that. So.
So can you tell us what kind of offense you're going to run down there?
Wing T.
Wing T. It is going to be the Wing T. Oh, interesting.
As
far as you know. For the record, it's the Wing T. We'll ask him what it is off the record later.
Did you hear about, now you understand, obviously, I'm sure, last year for the first time Glacier Peak played Snohomish, and we were just talking about it before. It was one of the most unbelievable scenes in high school football we've seen around here. Any thoughts about going into that game other than you two guys? I'm sure the crank calls before that game is going to be, or all the tomfoolery.
Well, we're definitely excited for that game. But we get to start out with a home game the week before as well, and then it's going to be obviously an exciting game with them having the home team side, and he's made sure I remember that plenty of times. But it's going to be a good game. But right now we also have a lot of teams that I'm not familiar with, that especially starting with Oak Harbor, that I need to get figured out, and his stuff is somewhat familiar to me now. So after years of doing it doing the offense and defense, so.
Now, are you more of a defensive specialist, or are you more of an what do you tend to lean to? Of course, obviously, you got to oversee everything, but.
Well, when I coached with Coach Rowe, I started. I was a D coordinator, and then I did some. I did some O coordinator stuff when I was in Utah, and I'll be doing the defense now again, though. Don't go anywhere yet, Ron.
We got. The Coach Rowe. We got the Coach Rowe show to do.
You need to ask him how things started with the coaching, so he can tell you his side of how I got up here.
Okay.
Ask him.
All right, we wish you all the best of luck. We can't wait to see that second game. I think it's second weekend of September.
Yep.
Where we see Glacier Peak take on Snohomish for the second time. And now we're going to transition to Glacier Peak, and we'll try and get the first edition of the Coach Rowe Show right here on STSPN. Hey, great to meet you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.